Hey guys, we're to the halfway point of the 2021 Aldi Beer Advent Calendar on the Hoppy Holidays box. Today, I'm excited for today for two reasons. One, I've got this goofy sweater. It says Gangster Rapper with a WRAPPER. That seems to be fairly corny. And I also have a beer that I'm actually really excited to try. It's fairly clean, not a bunch of stuff floating in it, which is kind of a huge plus when I'm looking at beers now for some reason. White Tide. This is an Irish lager. Have no idea what that means. From O'Shea's. It's out of Ireland. Hopped. Although this isn't making me feel super excited. Hopped several times to create a unique blend of textures and aromas with a mild bitterness, creamy malts, and a clean, balanced finish. Let's get into this. O'Shea's Irish Lager. I have no idea what to expect out of a Irish lager. Never have heard the term Irish lager. So excited to see, what that's all about. This is 11.2 ounce pour here. Oops. Got a little aggressive. Alright, I have to be honest. I've been complaining about the 11.2 ounce pour. I do like that I don't have to work to get it into my glass. I can just pour the whole thing in and I'm done. All gone. This is a 4.4 ABV, so a little bit light, I would think, for a traditional lager. Maybe that's what the Irish lager is about. It has a beer advocate score. This beer is one you can pick up from Aldi on a regular basis. It's 85. Untapped score of 3.16. Okay, so creamy head, kind of a gold, not super clean though. That's one thing I've noticed about these Aldi beers is that they've not been real clear. For a lager, which is cold fermented, cold conditioned, supposed to be, even if it's not filtered, but just that cold process, it's bottom fermented, all that stuff's supposed to be on the bottom. So to find one that's hazy or cloudy, this is kind of hazy, you scratch your head what are you guys doing here? Although I can say that about most of these beers up here on this box right now. What are you guys doing here? Let's get into it and get this going. Ooh. Nose. Has a cracker malt flavor nose. Bread when you go buy a Subway at that's in the store, at a Walmart or whatever. I swear to you, that's what I smell right out of the gate. It's that baked bread smell. That's really the primary scent I get. Maybe a little bit like a hay, grass. I don't know if it's herbal. A little bit. It's very, very faint. Flavor. Taste. Light-bodied beer. My head's completely dissipated. I can still see carbonation coming up in it. Trying to find a flavor to even tell you. Lemon. I got lemon right now in the aftertaste. Lemon. It's crisp. That's not a flavor. Unless you're talking about Rice Krispies. It's got a crisp mouthfeel. Feels a little bit light bodied. It's not heavy bodied, so I can drink this pretty easily. Bitter on the finish. I can taste it kind of in the back of my tongue in the aftertaste. A little bit of floral bitterness in the finish. I get a little bit of lemon in the flavor. A little of that floral in the flavor too. Like an herbal floral, but it's still crisp. And I assume that's probably what they're saying here on the bottle. You know, like we've put in multiple hop infusions. That's what they say with the comment hop several times. Means during the brewing process, they've added different hops at different time intervals and different types of hops at different time intervals to help bring in some complexity and layers of flavor there into the beer. I'm not certain why that's super popular in a lager. I don't know if that's just an Irish lager ideology. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna assume if I went and found like a Guinness Irish lager, I'm not gonna get those same qualities out of it. And I think it adds in a lot of floral notes like flowery type of notes, herby type of notes. And that with that, like I'm not a super fan of it. I can see why this scores a little bit higher. I mean, it is very crisp beer. I would like to try this as opposed to like a Busch Light after mowing on the bush hog for 4 hours. Like hot July day. You walk up and you crack one of these open. You get a little bit that lemony citrusy on the front end. Kind of refreshing, crisp beer. Has a little bit more body to it than like a traditional, lawnmower beer. Oh, interesting. The longer that this is sat here in my glass, I can really pick up different nose. I don't know if it's kind of been drinking it. Oh. Now I get more lemony scent coming off of it. I don't know if it's just because it's in my taste buds now. Maybe let this one warm up a little bit. I've had this one sit now. It's not super cold, but it's drinkable. It'll play. Would I chase this one down? I don't know. I'm just so jaded by this box already. I don't know what I chase down the O'Shea's Irish Lager. Would I go out of my way to go to Aldi to buy beer? That's a $1 million question that you have to ask yourself. I cannot answer that. Thank you for hanging out with me today. And by the way, this is it. This is my last holiday sweater. So now I'm going to start recycling back in. We got through 12. We had 12 days. Maybe I should have just done a 12-day Christmas, which there's probably going to be something like that later today of a different brand of 12 Days of Christmas. But we're on the 24-day Happy Holiday Beer Advent Calendar from Aldi. Give me a thumbs up, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and cheers.